Greetings, 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 greetings. Greetings and great rising, greetings and great rising. Good afternoon or good evening, wherever you are in your day, wherever you are on your journey, baby. Welcome, 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 and welcome back. What's going on to my warriors, to my subscribers, to my TGs, to my family and my friends? Ashe, Ashe. Y'all know, thank you so much for the love, the support, the comments, the likes, the subscribes, the sharing of it all. You rocks with the kid as the kid rocks with you. Ashe, Ashe. Speaking of the kid, y'all listen, I just wanted to come through. Happy Saturday. There's a lot of energy going on, chaos. Listen, baby, you name it, it's happening, it's popping. And this quarter moon, last quarter moon, is in Gemini. So the dualities of it all, the heart space, the mind space. Ashe, Ashe. What else is popping? Saturday, the day of the Barons, the Gades, Mama Brigitte, or Ya. The Marasa Toi, Ashe, the Marasa. Ayi will roll rocking right along with this twin energy. Ashe, Ashe. We got Venus floating around, Mars is floating around, so that's feminine and masculine energy coming together. Heated friction, the frictions, the frissions, baby, the freakiness of it all of it, the passion, the power, the commitment, the dedication, the love, the go-getting, you know what I'm saying, the gumption, your power, your willpower. There's a lot of energy that is taking place. We are in the seasons of the retrogrades, Ashe. A lot of things are slowing down in Virgo energy. This is that time of slowing. Virgo energy is coming to a close, and we're going into that Librian energy. This is why, Venus is like, baby, listen, Ashe, Ashe. That's frankincense and myrrh that is blowing. Ayi bobo. I am, doing whatever I can to keep myself upbeat, high vibration, because I don't feel as though anyone is exempt right now. Like, everybody is getting their test. Everybody is reaping, some form of harvest, some form of blessing, some form of lesson. Ashe, blessing, some form of lesson. I am trying to rhyme. Listen, but yeah, it is definitely a lot of energy. You want to tap into the REs of it all. The rest, reciprocity, Ashe, Ashe, rejuvenation, rejoicing, rebirth, whatever RE that you are working with and on during this time of shadow work, that 50% of this last quarter moon being half illuminated and half still in the dark. So, and we're moving into that full darkness of it all, because that's how I view the dark moon. The dark moon to me is a full moon blackout. Ashe, Ashe. So yeah, it's like that fullness of going deep into yourself, your thoughts, your feelings. We just left that full moon in Pisces. So yeah, it's taking all of that energy, all of that knowledge, all of that wisdom, all of your feelings, to the heart. And you're allowing yourself to feel what's been taking place there, just taking a beat, resting, grounding yourself, meditation, and really, playing back the last cycle of, your life, whether it was last week, last month, 3 months ago, 6 months ago, however you do your check-ins. Now is that time to really just take it home, embrace it, ground yourself, protect yourself, because when we're taking it all in and we're starting to take a look back, we want to make sure that we are keeping ourselves protected. We are keeping ourselves, in a safe, comfortable place. Ashe, Ashe, you want to make sure that it is a clean space. It has been consecrated, baby. It is made sacred. Ashe, Ashe. And really just breathing in those moments. Breathing them in, breathing them out, preparing yourself. You don't just have to, hey, who am I? But you don't have to just dive in. You always want to make sure that you are ready. Like when you're bringing all this information in, are you ready? If not, get ready. Us warriors, we already know, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Ashe, Ashe. But even then, you want to protect, or you want to check that your protection is on point. You want to make sure that you are protected, that you actually feel safe, that you actually feel secure, and that you feel like the warrior and the badass that you are, and you really sit down with yourself and you be like, you know what? Or fire breaths. You know, sometimes like I be like, wait a minute, hold up. All right, go. You know what I'm saying? Or just stop. Like, wait a minute, I need a second. Stop. Hold on. You know, and I'm asking questions along the way. And I know that when I do that with other people, you know, it really can get on their nerves because they really just want to express. But I need to understand, and we're having a conversation, and if it's something that I don't understand, I don't want to continue to go on that ride. I don't like not understanding things. So I had to learn to ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a really big lesson in life in my childhood about not asking questions. Ashe, don't act like you understand something. Don't just go along to get along. Stop, pause, and ask the proper questions. Think it through, talk it out, you know, see how it feels for you. That's what this energy is all about right now. We're bringing it home. Gemini energy, we're bringing it home. Very big hearts, very gentle hearts, very sensitive hearts, very creative hearts. Ashe, very understanding hearts. Ayi-bo-bo. But then at the same time, very freeing hearts, very flying hearts. You know, their heart is so big, it actually goes in the directions of, you know, how we create that shape of the heart. Ashe. And then if you're looking at the actual components of a real heart, it's so many portals that the blood and oxygen flow through. You know, and that is the energy of Gemini. You know, they're so big in heart and mind that they really can spread themselves, and we may feel as though that they could be spreading themselves too thin. Ashe, ashe. Whatever that energy is encouraging us to go the distance in our feelings and in our thoughts. Go the distance. You know, really take a look. Gemini energy will also push it. You know, they would teeter off of the edge. It's like having a full moment. Ashe, like walking right off the ledge, having total faith. This is going to work out. Like, like the Fool. You understand what I'm saying? And the Fool energy rocks with Uranus energy. So being free, being creative, being unorthodox, being a little off kilter. You understand what I'm saying? That's that Gemini energy. Think of the creatives, you know, that we know of. I can name 3: CeeLo, Andre. I said I can name 3 in there too. And Prince. Ayi-bo-bo. Come through with that Gemini energy. You know, very eclectic, very not giving a fuck, very artistic, very creative, very passionate, very futuristic. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of us are having that full moment. We have completed a cycle, whether we like the cycle or whether we didn't like the cycle, whether it ended on a high note or on a sour note, baby. At the end of the day, that cycle has ended. We're going into that real energy of processing it, taking what we need and leaving the rest, getting our rest, rejuvenating, realigning ourselves, reaffirming ourselves, replanting seeds. Ashe, ashe. You know, rejoicing that we're still here, remembering who we are and what we're about. Rewriting the vision, checking off that goal. Maybe it was a mini goal. Maybe it was a sub goal. Maybe it was goal 1.8. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's been some form of harvest, and it's not always on a physical level. It is very well on a spiritual level. Ashe? Ashe, we have so many energies and so many dynamics that are taking place all at once, and we still have to get our life lessons and blessings in the midst of it all. Ashe? Baby, ashe. The Little Mermaid. What I feel about that is the laws and the orishas and the ancestors are here, baby. Their energy is out and about, whether in a positive light, whether in a negative light, you're talking about that energy. Ashe, when you know a thing And people talking about black mermaids don't exist. Huh? Baby, tell Mama Water that. Huh? Tell Yemiya that. Ashe. Tell La Sarine that. That's what I love to see. You understand what I'm saying? Tell them that. Tell Urzali Frida the homie that. The shapeshifter that she is. I.E. Bobo. Tell her, when you know a thing, you know a thing. I'm so far past arguing with nonsense. Idiocracies. Mundane shit. Muggle shit. Ashe. I'm done with that. I see it. And I see the energy. People are showing themselves, are exposing themselves. Baby, however you work with this energy, it is up to you. But it is happening. And we warriors have been encouraged to be mindful of our words, be mindful of the things that we're aligning ourselves to. This is why that realignment may be coming into play. Be mindful of your thoughts. Be mindful of all the negative energy that is within you, that is around you, that is about you, that is because of you. Be mindful of that energy. You want to either, get what you need from it, be the alchemist, change that energy, or really just get it out of here. But at the end of the day, there's going to be some work that you're going to have to do, because there's something in you. There's some, creaks and crevices, or some work that you're not trying to acknowledge that is coming up, and it's really encouraging you to deal with it. Take what you need and leave the rest. Ashe. Mermaid energy. And I hear all of these people talking about all of these things. They want to flip Martin Luther King, they want to flip Malcolm X. Baby, listen, these things are simultaneously the dualities. Oh, you see that energy is really kicking up. Ashe. But simultaneously you have negative energy and good energy really being thrown in the mix. And we're so focused on combating. And definitely do what you do, baby. Listen, do what you do. But don't forget that energy is coming through. If you're new to your path, if you're new to the ATRs, if you're new to the occults, the mysteries, baby, the as above and the so below, when these energies of mermaids, just an example, like mermaids are coming through, get to know them. If you've never heard of Yemiya, if you've never heard of Mama Wata, this isn't just about, this really isn't about, the little mermaid being black or white or whatever. This is about the mermaid energy. Seriously, this is a message that is coming through in regards to the waters of it all. We having a lot of issues with our waters. Ashe. Then we have all this mermaid energy, and it's such a turbulence. And it's filled with such anger and rage in regards to a transformation that is happening, that has happened. It has already happened in the cosmos, and now it's happening here in our physical realm. Ashe, the as and above and the so belows are already square. It's our energy, that we are now dealing with, that we have to balance out. It's already done. It does not matter, if it makes you angry, if it makes you want to, lace them with facts, that's the whole point of it. Get to know me, young one. Get to know me, child. Ashe. I go by many names. If they want to call me Ariel, then baby, here it is. They're giving me my rightful face. What? They're giving me my rightful face. This isn't about representation of us. This is about representation of the all. Ashe? And it gets so twisted when it comes to us in regards to whether they're trying to capitalize off of us, or whether they're exploiting us or whatever. Fuck all of that. Are you getting the messages? Are you getting the assignment? Are you putting in the work? We can't have it both ways. We can't want to be represented, and then when we y'all, it's a problem with the representation. I get it. They could focus on so many other, figures. And they are. Somebody on my Facebook posted a movie, a whole sci-fi movie in regards to, the energies of us. Take a look into that. When I get the name of the movie, because I posted it on my page for me, and so I wouldn't forget, and for others, I'm going to put it down in the comments down below. But they are. Now, are you satisfied? And it's not about being satisfied. Are you getting what you need? We need our stories told, whether we're telling them, whether others are telling them, but be mindful of who's telling them. And let that be the message in the physical. Be mindful of who is talking and trying to convey their side, trying to explain their side, putting you in the middle of shit that really ain't got nothing to do with you. Be mindful of that energy. We have things that we are doing. We have things that we are accomplishing. Yes, definitely. If you got that time, if you got time today, baby, by all means. But don't forget to not only take in, but retain during this RE season, retain the information that you are learning, that you are exploring. You understand? When it's time for you to learn, they'll do it by any means necessary, even using the Little Mermaid, i.e. Bobo. Ashayo. I can't wait to see what my people have to say in regards to this energy of the Little Mermaid and, you know, everything else that is taking place. Ashe, just be aware of that. Acknowledge that if you're on your spiritual path, this is Jimmy Ya, La Sarine, Mama Wata, you know, Medusa, because let's be clear, you know, let's be clear, it's the water energy. You know, this is even Simbi's time, Galway's time. Ashe, this is that masculine and feminine energy. They're coming together and things are getting heated. People may not like the way that the integration is taking place as the evolution is taking place. You know, they may not like it. That is not, or it's not my cross to bear. You know, figure out if that is your cross to bear. Just be mindful of where you're placing your energy. Don't forget that when messages come through, they don't always come through in the manner in which we are expecting, we have been told, we have learned. You know, it doesn't always. We have to leave room for life to do its thing. Always take that to your altar. Ashe, ashe. This energy is encouraging you to find the beauty in you, find the pride in you. Everything that we have been able to take back, it comes with some strife, a fight. This is why we warriors, understand? And I'm not meaning I'm out here doing a riff. We warriors of our love, of our time, of our commitments, of our passions, of our loved ones, of ourselves. Ashe, ashe, of our spirit, of our experience. Yes. But don't forget, it's also about knowing when to rest, knowing when to do the reassessment, making sure that your body is physically fit to carry on. It's always going to be a battle with us until it's not. And this is where things are going. So there's always going to be some pushback. Be mindful. This is the energy that we've been putting out here. We and others have been putting out here. We're sick of this old paradigm. We're sick of the way that things are going. And yes, with change comes all of this shit. It really does. We may not like it. Who does? But it is like a evil necessity, if you will. I just look at it as a necessity. It has to happen. When a collective of people are throwing out the same type energy, regardless of what they physically want, we're still doing that collective work. And when things are organically changing on its own, and then we are aligning ourselves with that, we have taken our energy of change and, you know, connected it, intertwined it with the changing of the universe, the cosmos. We're not out here in space standing still. Shit is moving. We are moving. Things are changing and we are moving. Everything that we put in is already in. And that mermaid energy, baby, it's been in. It's been in. So instead of trying to prove some ignorant people wrong, I'm going to take this time to honor. I'm going to read about Yemiya. I'm going to commune with La Sarine. Ashe, it's Saturday. This is the triple energy of it all. This is the Marasatwa energy of it all, at least for me. I see this energy. This is nothing new. It's not shocking. They've been talking about making the Little Mermaid black for like 5-6 years. This movie is delayed. It was either delayed, stalled out, or strategically placed. Ashe, ashe. All this stuff that you're hearing about, this shit been going on for the last 5-6 years. You may not be aware, but yet now they need to revamp it. They're using their REs, baby. Now they need to revamp it. They need to amp up that energy. They need more energy out of it. Be mindful where you're placing your energy. I'd rather place it with me, myself, and I, the ancestors, my loved ones on the physical. I'd rather just talk about it. I'd rather just come on here and share a little bit of knowledge, talk a little bit of, and keep it moving. Flowing with the energies of water today. Making sure that I'm getting enough water. Making sure that, everything that I'm doing with water, I'm using it for my greatest and my highest good. The word is the spell. This is Gemini energy. It rocks with Mercury. Mercury is in retrograde. Be mindful of the words you use. Make them count. If you know that you're not supposed to be doing a whole lot when Mercury is in retrograde and you still need to put in that work, you want to do it strategically. So you need to make sure that your plan is set. That's why they've been encouraging us this whole way. This is the time to make sure that your plans are in order. Once they're in order, rest. And then once we start moving in the shadows, this is more and more about you. That means the less and less people that needs to be involved at this time. Do your assessments. Make sure everything is good to go. This is that time. This is that energy. This is what's happening. I'm not worried about all of that because I know what this is all about. They're coming through. They're coming through and they're bringing a lot of lessons. They're showing you a lot of people. They're showing you these people that you align with. This is how they feel about that. How do you feel about that? If you feel strongly about a thing, this is that time to make those adjustments and those reassessments. This is that time to regroup. Put some people where they actually do belong. Becoming okay with that. Mother energy. You understand what I'm saying? This is like your mother coming through, your grandmother coming through, your mother's mother coming through, your father coming through. On the physical and on the other realms, regardless of where they are coming through. This is about that connection. This is about the honoring of parents. Ashe, the autumn season for me is getting ready to connect and commune with family on the as above and the so below. That's what it is. How are you rocking with this energy? If you take a look through your Facebook memories, you will see that this type of energy, regardless of what it was, has been around. I saw things that I was posting last year, 3 years ago, 7 years ago. So 1, 3, and 7. That's an 11. This is cycles coming to an end and new beginnings. And people are still trying to cipher your energy and get it to go towards the negative. Be mindful of where you're applying your energy. I'd rather stock it here. I'm not trying to feed you. I'm not trying to engage you. If I feel a certain type of way, I'm going to make that personally about me. I'm going to address it with me. I may journal it. I may do a video explaining my feelings on it. I'm releasing it out into the universe. And as I'm doing it, I'm also acknowledging that this is in regards to the greatest and the highest good. These are the messages that I rather focus on. I'm not here to debate the facts of it all, baby. When you know a thing, you know a thing. Just take some time to really remember all the symbologies that come along with it. Life is about symbols. Our people, our ancestors, they left us symbols. These symbols mean a lot of things, and a lot of people are still trying to decode them, as should we. Not just from the ancients, but from the right here, right now. Most times you have to be present. The present, it will give you the past and the future glimpses and ideas. And this is where it's at. You have to be present. You have to make sure that you are here, present and accounted for. Ayi Bobo. That's this mother energy. That's this triple goddess energy. You know, now will be a good time to honor the childlikeness within you. They say the Marasa Twa are very childlike energy. Now is maybe the time where if you have a sweet tooth to do an offering, make sure, baby, please, make sure you give your offerings and, give them their fair, proper share. Ashe, because as they are the Twa, they are also very, organically themselves. They have their own energies, and that's the thing. Learning how to take your energy and make a harmonious blend of other energies for the greatest and highest of your good. But don't get it twisted, because that same energy that is laced with protection and, sending back to thee and, putting in jars and spells, yeah, that's that energy as well. You always have to do what you need to do, what is organically true to you, whatever you have aligned yourself with mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, all of the leads. Now is the time to make sure that they are all squared away. They are good to go, because you're going to need to implement all of them. You're going to need to implement all of them. You're going to have to really move in silence, kind of in the dark. And you're going to need to allow your spirit to help you guide, your spirit to help you lead. Because as we go to sleep and our spirit leaves our body, it is drifting off those dreams. This is why you're seeing movies about multiverses and things like that. Because our dreams really do go, into that subconscious realm. We really are going into a multiverse. I really do have dreams where I really pick back up years later and people remember, and the conversation takes place from there. They're reminding me of, like, I just saw you and, you forgot this and that. And I remember. I'm always, remembering certain things, and it feels not like a dream. So when you're hearing things about, like, the multiverses, and our spirit does travel, our spirit is not some singular entity. Ashe. And when we get into the science of it all, how many components and compartments and how many things have to actually connect just to get that spark of life to actually grow into something. It's taking a lot of work for us to get here. You understand what I'm saying? They're saying that it's taking a lot of mothers and fathers for us to get here. These are the things that we need to focus on. Now is the time to celebrate yourself and, the workings of life, the cycles of life. Now is the time to honor thy mother. Tell a story about her, whether she's on this realm or any other realms. Call her up, whether she's on this realm or any other realms. They definitely coming to see you. Ashe, ashe, ayi bobo, ashe yo. Now is that time. Remember your childlike energies. Your favorite treat. Get a pack of antlers, get some Skittles, whatever it is. Break bread, with that energy. Whether it's the childlike in you, whether it is the marasatwa, like I said, they're very kid-like. They don't really care too much for vegetables. You ain't got to never worry about that. Take that to your altar. That's the Pataki and the folklores and the legends that rocked and came to me. Ashe, ashe. You can give them a feast of candy. They wish you would give them a vegetable. No. But don't get it twisted. For as childlike as they are, they're very ancient. And it gives no fucks and it takes no shit. Ashe, ashe. That is the energy that's coming along for the ride. The sun, the moon, and the stars. The maiden, the mother, and the crone. The granddaughter, the daughter, and the grandmother. Ashe, ashe. Are you seeing the alignments? And on the same energy is going in for the patriarchal system as well. The son, the father, the grandfather. The son, the father, and the Holy Ghost. Ashe, ashe. Me, myself, and I bobo. Ashe yo. It's going in that direction, and all of that energy is coming together. And you definitely have some hitters that is coming along for the ride. Mars, like I said, is floating about, so you definitely got, Ogun energy. And it's not just one Ogun. It's all kinds of Oguns. It's all kinds of Legbas, Papa Legbas. It's all different kinds of energies of, all of the Orishas and all of the Lawas. Ashe, ashe. Then when you start branching it off into different, origins and regions, yeah, they tend to change. Ashe. And at the same time, they are uniquely who they are, and then they're part of the all. This is in regards to you're branching out. You're ready to explore, and some things may be trying to do its best to hold you back. You want to take that time to address this one roadblock. For whether it's small or is a mountain, you want to address it because it's in your path, it's in your way. Something or someone is in your way, trying to stall you out. And it's telling you, use this energy. You've been given so much fire this summer. You've been given so much fire this summer, and that fire energy definitely comes through. We've been seeing a lot of Ace. We've been seeing a lot of, Sagittarius energy. We've been seeing a lot of Jupiter energy. You know what I'm saying? We've been seeing a lot of positive and beautiful things taken in the midst of chaos. We're all coming up, Lotus, baby. We're all coming up lotus. Have some patience and have some peace and have some grace and have some protection and stand your ground and know what your boundaries are and honor them. Make the proper adjustments. Boundaries do change. Ashe, change it with it. Don't be so rigid and trying to force it to stay just the same. You want things to grow, remember? You want to grow, so you cannot have things growing and being stagnant, at the same time, unless that's that time period before there's a breakthrough. Ashe, take all of that to your altar, baby. Yes, 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 and yes. Be peaceful, be bold, be brave, and don't take no shit. Ashe. They're telling you 222, I am balanced. Trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and actions. Listen, I told you, I am balanced. 222. So if you're seeing 222, which is also a 6, so if you're seeing 2s and 6, if you're seeing that energy, it's to remind you, be mindful of your thoughts. Be mindful of the seeds that you're planting. We're forever planting seeds. Forever planting seeds, regardless, of the high end or of the low end. Be mindful of the water, the intake, the purity, the cleansing, the nourishments of it all. This is what they're saying. Our thoughts are growing. So you want to be mindful of it, if it's of that lower vibration. If you feel as though life is fucked up right now and that's just how you're feeling and you're in that energy, you are growing that energy. You are feeding that energy. Ashe. You want to acknowledge this now. You want to understand that yes, these things are happening, but you have to balance it out. Gemini energy, twin energy. You want to balance this out. If you're so focused on the positives and everything that's going right and you're acting like nothing is going wrong, and that is unbalanced, you want to take the time, because if you want to keep this energy flowing, there are certain things that you have to do to allow that energy to continue to go through, and that is slaying whatever roadblocks that are coming up in your way. Don't be so tunnel vision, oh my gosh, my harvest, and we're still moving. We're still moving. Even if we're physically standing still, we are still moving. Energy is still moving. There's no stopping it. Ashe, ashe, just be mindful of that. So don't be so, over here, and let that be a message about driving. People are no longer looking into the size, and baby, I have moved on from the mermaids, as you can see. Ashe, I love you. Do that research, get into it. But people are looking from the sides. They're no longer looking. They're just moving. Like, we're just supposed to understand that they're coming through. What the fuck kind of shit is this? You're willing to endanger your car and mine, your life and mine, because you just coming through? You want to make sure that you are aware of your surroundings. Pay attention to what's going on. There's nothing wrong with checking before you make a move. And if you've already checked, do a double check. Look and look again. Recheck. Ashe. That's that energy. We have to be mindful that we're not out here by ourselves, regardless of how we're feeling about things. And when you're making it all about you, make it all about you. Are you seeing the beauty in you? With this energy of this last quarter moon, it is asking you, what are you grateful for right now? They're telling you, balance this out. If you instantly think of there's nothing to be grateful for, what fuck life and this is that and the third, baby, you want to pause for the cause, and you want to acknowledge that something has worked out, even if it was you rising up and taking your breath. And I know to some right now that can really just feel like that is just not a positive, i.e. Bobo, you want to find the beauty in that. You want to fight for you. You have to fight for you and choose you every day. Every day. Balance this out for yourself. You deserve more. This is in regards to the energy that we're throwing out. That message is coming in through at a 3342. That is a 666 energy. Ashe, ashe. Everything is coming into alignment for us. What I say? If you're seeing 26, baby, what I say? And then we got 28 face up, ashe. But 26 is coming through with you have a desire to succeed, and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allow you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. I am tactful. That was where I was going with that. Way to bring that back. Way to bang that back. Ashe, ashe. You want to make your words count. That was way back with Simbi and the leg by energies. Ashe. Mercury is in retrograde. That means you want to make every word count. If you know that you're supposed to be slowing down and really not making big moves, but you still need to make a move, you need to make your words count. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Be tactful. Aye, bo. That 26 energy is coming out to be an 8. This is that influx of energy. Yes, it's all about abundance, but 8 also reaps what you've sown, what you've thrown out. So we're about to receive some form of lesson, harvest, blessing, lesson. It's coming through. Don't get distracted and caught up in all that other shit. It may not be coming in the way. Don't take it for a guarantee. You need to look. Maybe yours is on a delay. All them REs. It's coming in just a little slower. You're going to have some patience. You're going to have to move with grace. You're going to have to make sure that you are not allowing your delay to turn into that negative energy and you say, fuck it. That's the goal. That's the other side. That's what they want. They want you to say fuck your goals and dreams. They've been telling us for weeks, for months, that energy of reaping that benefit, your blessing, your hard work, your dedication, your commitment, your blood, your sweat, your tears, your strife, you tapping into your reserve, baby. You giving it all she's got, Captain. You kicking it into 5th gear, I.e. bo. You going balls to the wall. That is not going unnoticed. So you need to look for it. They have been telling us that we need to make sure that we're putting ourselves in the best possible position to obtain the things that we ask for. Are you in the proper spot? Are you where you need to be? You have to be honest with yourself. If not, regroup, readjust, and get the fuck on. Ashe, ashe. And it's saying 28, I am a leader. This cycle is coming to an end of following somebody else's belief, following somebody else's rules, following somebody else's, restrictions. Ashe, ashe. You are tapping into spirit, your spirit. This is a personal journey. This is not about aligning yourself with the masses. If you've not aligned yourself with you, baby, Molly girl, you in danger. Ashe. Ashe, that is coming to an end. You have the opportunity to take control of your own life. This is that feminine and masculine energy coming together. They say the 0 is the womb, so that is the feminine energy, and the 1 is the shaft. So that is the masculine energy. And those two, I'm trying to tell you what I know, they're coming together. Ashe, ashe. So making sure that you're staying connected to your loved one. Making sure that your words matter and that they count. Don't just be saying things to say things, whether on a good end or a bad end. You want to keep that connection going. You want to strengthen that connection. Even if you got the most beautiful relationship, baby, you can never take it for granted. You always want to make sure that you are pouring into yourself and that overflow is pouring into your mate. Ashe. Ashe. If you're feeling as though that you're a little dry in a certain area and you're tapped out, if you can get some of that supply, that's what it is. But what you take, you must give. And what you receive, you must put back. Ashe, take that to your altar. Agi Bobo. But that's the energy of amethyst and clover. In an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a compatible and compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team towards achievement. I am a leader. And then when you mix this with the energy of the 26, when you mix that, they're basically telling you, if you are an entrepreneur, now is the time for you to understand that you're going to have to be a little bit more assertive. That shy quality in you, that, being mutable, like the Gemini sign, going with the flow, going along to get along, that is not going to work. You're really going to have to insert yourself. You're really going to understand that boss power, that boss energy, that's an energy of confidence. And a lot of people always want to associate confidence with cocky and arrogance and, all of those negative energies. But it's only negative energies if you look at it that way. Yes, I am. I'm sure of myself. This is what confidence looks like. I'm not purposely trying to shit on you. This is just the energy. I don't even think that I'm shitting on you. I'm just embracing me. I'm walking in the comforts of me. Why does my energy threaten you? That is not my cross to bear. Why does me being me bother you? That is that energy. I'm no longer fighting people to make sure that they understand my value and my worth. Baby, do you understand your value and your worth? Yes, I do. Then that is enough. Let that be enough. This is my personal journey. People always want you to do things that they want you to do, me included. And as I was working on me, I let a lot of that stuff go. When I freed myself from the feelings and the thoughts of society and, how others feel I should move and how I should think and how I should talk and the tone and the energy and the vibration of said words, how all of that should come through. Like, baby, people will try to work on you. They will try to revamp you as you are moving and breathing and thinking that you are the one that is in control of your decisions. Be mindful of these energies. You are the leader of your universe. Uni, one verse. And then let that be a message on the whole other side, Gemini. I hear you. But you have desires and you have goals and you have dreams and you have visions and ambitions. You want to make sure that you're executing those. You want to make sure that whatever minor goal that needs to be worked upon, we can look at that as a negative. We can look at that as a shadow. We can look at that as, whatever it is. Fix it, address it. We've changed that energy. It's done. It's over. It is opened up. It is clean and cleared a path. We can now move on. And who knows what that opens? Ashe. But you are ready. You want to balance that out. You want to move with grace. You ain't got to make sure everybody understand who you are and what you're about. That energy already speaks for itself. This is why some people treat you a certain type of way. And you're like, I'm not even a celebrity out here. Oh, but you are. You're growing into it. Some people can see energies and auras. They feel it. A lot of negative people can feel a lot of energies. And they just choose to change their energy for, some other type stuff. But be tactful. Be a leader. Stand for true for you. Balance it out. Don't be so caught up in the positive and don't be so caught up in the negative. You want to keep that harmonious blend. You want to be aware and in conscience. Be mindful of your conscience. If it's a guilty conscience, balance that out. Balance that out for yourself. I tune out negative people and thoughts. I tune out negative people and thoughts. And that is Gemini energy all day. All day. I see my girl Tiffany all up in here. She's a Gemini energy, big brains. They're very intelligent. They're very smart, but they're also free flying. And a lot of people just don't understand that. And yet they don't care. They still do it anyway. Ashe. Very artistic. Some can draw, some can paint, some can do it all. Ashe. Some can create. They have a way of bringing people together. Ashe. That's what they do. There is an infinite supply. Ayi bobo. But with that energy comes the energy of Mercury. It's fast. They can process and retain and process and shift. They can move very, very fast. And they may feel as though that they're moving too fast even for themselves. Well, let that energy of the retrogrades come through. If you're a Gemini, this is where you can slow things down a little bit, especially since we're in the last energies of Earth energy, Virgo energy. Ground yourself. Slow things down. As you can see, you do too get to take a breather. We are air sign, Gemini. Breathe, baby, breathe. Take your breaks and take your rest too. Take a reassessment and look at that. That's also a 7. 7s have been popping. These are spiritual connections. That's a 25. So changes. You want to balance out the changes that are taking place in your life. See the divine plan and the divine order. If this feels like it ain't got nothing to do with you, these ain't the moves that you was trying to make, and yet you're making them, that's divine's plan. That's the wisdom. That's the challenges and the hardship that you had to go through. It may turn out to be an easier road than what you originally had planned. Ashe, ayi, bobo, ashe, yo. And it says, I am ready. Stop hiding from yourself. I am ready. If you've heard that message, let that be a reminder. I am ready. I trust in divine timing. Ayi bobo, asheyo. Listen, I'm trying to tell you what I know, because I know what I tell you. I have a higher purpose. That's what's coming through. Know that this change, like I said, know that this change is divine. Listen, I am confident. What I tell you? I am confident, and I'm just randomly picking cards. I'm just randomly opening and flipping. I am blessed. Give your gratitudes. Like I said, do those offerings to yourself. Self-care, self-love. This is a love day. Saturday is a love day. Geminis love. This is why they're the symbol of the lovers in the zodiac. But don't forget that, you know, the Venus of love, the planet rocks with Libra and Taurus. You know, so this can also be about your home life. This can also be about the comforts, the stabilities of you. This is about honoring and celebrating you. Don't be so wrapped up into anything, whether it's your religion, your faith, your path, your purpose, if you're not taking a look and honoring you as well. That should be a top flight security priority, baby. And bingo, I got action, sir. Yes, you are blessed and highly favored. You too, yes. All of these hardships, they're not for nothing. Don't forget. Once we get those messages, that's what they are. They're preparing us to keep going. Keep going. I am knowledge. Yeah, some of us are, like I said, are new. They're encouraging us to take a look. These names and these energies are not coming out for nothing. They're not coming out for nothing. Take a look. Get to know them. See how, you know, you can work with them and have them work with you. Ashe? Because they're not our servants. Ashe? If anything, we're the servants. Ayi bobo. Take all of that to your altar. Ayi bobo. Ashe yo. Yes. But then the energies we also have out here is 45. So finding ways to build in the midst of chaos. Chaos ain't nothing but change, baby. So 4 and 5, stability, chaos, foundations, and change. Ashe, ashe, find a way to balance out, you know, the things that you have going on in the midst of chaos and change. Ashe, ashe. And when you blend those together, it comes up to be your energy, your power, your willpower, a power 9, divine 9. This energy that's taking place that is going on right now is one of those divine changes. It's one of those karmic changes. Ashe, ashe, karmic changes. And at the bottom, I am worthy. You deserve all that you are asking for and what the universe has in store and has planned for you. Ashe, ashe. And then behind that it says, I am divinely guided. Ashe. I am determined. Keep moving. I am wild and free. This is about breaking free. And there's that Taurus energy at the bottom of this pile. Baby, I am abundant. Oh, that might be Aries. Nope, that's Taurus energy. Nope. Yep. That's Taurus energy. Ashe. See? Don't second guess. So when spirit is speaking, when you're flowing, you're rocking, rock with that energy. Ashe. Ashe. Ayi bobo. I am abundant. This is about taking that next step, something coming through, something being presented to you, an opportunity is coming through. And you're just going through all of this shit. It's just putting it in its way, just trying to stop you. Fight, keep going, move with grace. Take all of that negative energy, be the alchemist, be the magician, and use that shit and change it and use it for your greatest and highest good. Use that shit. People want to waste their energy and they're just going to throw it at you. Baby, listen. And that's a 12. Letting you know, I am divinely guided. So that's that 3 energy. The alignments, the abundance, the expansions of it all, the messages of it all. Pay attention to the messages that are coming through for you. Ashe, ashe. Oh, you have a higher purpose and it's coming through. And it's a big one and it's a beautiful one and you are blessed. And you feel that confidence, but you feel as though that you can't celebrate yourself. You can't honor yourself. Like hell, you can't. Yes, you can, and you should. This is that energy of celebrating the harvest that we put our work into. It is not our duty to feel bad that someone's harvest didn't come in. We were tending and tilling and toiling into our own. Be mindful. And then watch the energies of the people that you try to share your abundance with. They get real tactful. They become an instant leader. No, I don't want that. I'm good. I got it. You know, you go ahead and enjoy your little harvest. See? And it says, I align everything I need in life simply by being me. Listen, jumping out the deck. Simply by being me. That's that confidence. That's what I was talking about. This is that energy. People don't like it. You may not even understand it, but it feels good. You know, you're doing that little smirk on the inside. I am always guided. Always guided. We're not doing this alone. This is what those energies are coming through to tell you. You know, take a look into the colors. Maybe wearing the colors, you know, of Yemiya, mermaid energy, Mama Water, La Sardine, Ashe, blue, white, silver, pink, Ayi Bobo, Ashe Yo. Look at that, blue, white, pink. You know, you probably even, you know, honor that energy. Don't forget the sun, the masculine energy, because it is also around. Ashe, Ayi Bobo. You know, so whether it's the 3 kings, the 3 knights, the 3 warriors, the 3 sons, Ashe, Ayi Bobo, you want to honor that energy as well. This is a very divine time. This is a very abundant time. And this is still that heated energy. Be mindful of your fire. Where are you applying fire? I am more than enough. More than enough. Don't forget to honor you too. Reaffirm you. Make sure you're okay. Are you okay? Stop waiting for someone to ask you, are you okay? Are you okay? If you're not okay, what can you do in this moment to get the ball rolling in the right direction to becoming okay? We keep doing things out of spite. We keep stopping ourselves from instinctually doing what needs to be done, self-preservation, because we're so hell-bent on trying to prove how much a person doesn't care about us. We're so busy watching them. Look, see, I knew, ... No. If you already knew, why are you still applying energy to dead space? How can you change this narrative for yourself? And we ain't got to be so quick just to end things. How about just shift the focus? Just put a little bit more attention into us. Be mindful who be like, girl, please, you need to leave him. I'm sure you can come and stay with me. That only lasts but for so long, boo. Trust me. Ashe, Ayi Bobo. Take a moment. Think things through. Very big energy. This feminine energy is coming with a big brain. Right now, tonight, this energy is coming with a big brain. Use it. See all the possibilities. See everything in color. And live in color. See everything in color. You want to see what's really happening. You want to explore why this mermaid energy is coming through. And we have our own. It is nothing wrong with acknowledging and celebrating anyone else's, you know, culture. But just don't forget that we too have our own. Point blank to the period. We can celebrate it instead of going to war for it. We can pour into it. The fight is to come. You understand what I'm saying? This little shit. You really want to pour into that. Honor that. Celebrate with it. Break bread with it. You know what I'm saying? Get jiggy with it. Can't get jiggy with that shit. Like, can't get jiggy with that shit. Focus is over here. The party is over here. This is where you come to take off your armor. Whoo, shh, whoo, shh. You understand what I'm saying? Like, why would you continue to fight when you don't have to? At this point, you're putting yourself in harm's way. Take that to your altar. Ashe? And the air just came on, so that is my cue. That is my sign. Last thing coming through. We got bull energy here. So yeah, that Taurus energy, being practical about your moves, your money, your love. If your house isn't comfortable, now is the time to start thinking of a plan to make it comfortable. Try some things before you just go to the extreme. And Gemini energy can be very extreme. Ashe, Ashe. And we're about to go into an equinox. You know, there are a lot of changes that are happening. We're leaving a sign, going into a sign. You may be feeling the energies and vibrations of that. We're leaving a season, going into a season. You may be feeling the energies and vibrations about that. You know, you're going from a cycle of completion and going into a new, so endings and beginnings, regardless of where you are, whatever pillar or side that you're on. Ashe, Ashe. Listen, there's major changes taking place, and they're taking place simultaneously. Don't get caught up in the eye of the storm, baby. Take this last little bit of Virgo energy, that earth energy, feeling the energies and vibrations, and knowing when to move and when to stand still, when to and when to get low. Know these things. Ashe, Ashe. And that last one says, I strengthen my inner world to meet my outer world with grace. That's all I've been trying to say. As they come into alignment, move in alignment with grace. Ashe, 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 Ashe. And I love that word, grace. Ayi wo wo, Ashe yo. Peace, 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 peace.